We have the opportunity to make a habit of empathy, to recognize ourselves in each other.
A metaphor of what empathy is like, like the Obama.
It's the ultimate in lovemaking. For people who've had the experience of connecting with an intimate partner where that was beyond thoughts and beyond concern for themselves, that was completely freeing and expansive and safe and warm and yummy, that would be the metaphor for me. It's like getting to make love with everybody all the time. Creating a quality of love between us that in my gut I know serves everything else we're trying to do. So yeah, that would be the metaphor for me. Definitely deeply profound lovemaking. Yeah.
That's great, because that's kind of how I see it too.
So it's like you're going, yeah, that's it, yeah. Oh, so it's helpful for you to hear somebody else come up. Well, maybe I was actually sensing what was true for you, because I didn't know what I was going to say in that moment. I've heard some other metaphors, but just that's what arose in that moment. And that's what happens, I think, from what I'm witnessing so far, when people are connected empathically, meaning we're both really genuinely open and curious about what's alive in the other, without our agenda necessarily, just sitting in that space, that we tend to, the similar things tend to arise in our consciousness about what we care about, and we're able to really read each other. And I think that's our natural state of being, from what I've understood so far. So it's about, it's about returning to essential nature, and I'm excited at the possibility even of doing that. Wondering how close we'll get to that. Seeing that is something that, like the planet's transformative process depends on as many people as possible being able to connect with some piece of that, even if it's just a taste, but the real, I don't know if it's even challenging about how to communicate that to folks who are closed, but I think it would have to start with something like, so I can see that you're really closed to that. I can see that that's not something you're really even interested in exploring with me. Am I getting that correctly?
So it's modeling it. It's
really
doing it. You can't really, you
living
can't
it, yeah.
Can't even try to kind of explain it. You just have to live it.
But really meet them where they are. Because if we go in with an agenda, if I go in with an agenda, then I might get what I'm wanting. But the unpredictable thing that's a miracle, I might not get. So it's being willing to really live the process and use empathy, like as much of the time as possible.